Okay, the short answer is yes. The long answer is no. Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in today's video I wanted to talk about something really interesting that I think you guys are going to be interested in, and it's whether or not Toys to Life as a whole is dead. Forget just Skylanders, forget just Amiibo, forget all of those things. We're looking at, is Toys to Life dead? And I just told you that the short answer to that question is yes, Toys to Life is dead. And simply put, honestly, y'all, Toys to Life right now is absolutely dead. Skylanders, whether or not it's dead or not, is not making figures for people to buy right now. LEGO Dimensions is dead. Disney Infinity is dead. We don't have Starlink yet. Lightseeker's figures are on hold. But wait, there's Amiibo, right? Amiibo is Toys to Life. We still have Toys to Life because Amiibo, right? It's Toys to Life. Well, honestly, y'all, is Amiibo really the Toys to Life that we expect, honestly? Like, when you put it in a room with all those other Toys to Life properties that I just mentioned, is it anywhere near like it's the same thing? Honestly, no. It's not. It's not its own game. Amiibo, while, yeah, technically shares the aspects of other Toys to Life games in that it is figures that come to life, they're really not Toys to Life because they don't function the same way as all of the other Toys to Life things do. They are not playable like characters in their own game. They don't have their own game. They're a platform. They're not a Toys to Life thing like we've known Toys to Life to be for a really long time. So in my opinion, right now, Toys to Life is dead because the only thing that is actively producing figures right now is Amiibo. But I don't think that it's gonna stay this way. Now, LEGO Dimensions and Disney Infinity, they're dead, okay? They're done. They're gone. They're never coming back, right? Absolutely never. But Skylanders, maybe not. Look, Eric Hirschberg stated in an interview once that he does not think Toys to Life is dead. And I'm not saying that a new Skylanders game is going to come out anytime soon, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't take a giant franchise and just throw it away. They're not going to do that. And Skylanders as a whole is not dead. The Toys to Life aspect, for all intents and purposes, for the time being, is dead. Skylanders is not dead. We have a mobile game coming later this year. We have a, Skylanders Academy new season coming this fall. Skylanders isn't dead. The Toys to Life aspect of it, for the time being at the very least, yeah, that's pretty much dead. But Skylanders as a whole, no. So what else is there? So Lightseekers, right? So Lightseekers, all the figures are on hold. They have basically said, we're not making any more figures for the time being. So for the time being, Lightseekers, as a Toys to Life game, is dead. Yes, there are still cards. Yes, the game is still getting updated. But is there still new stuff for figures being made? No, there isn't. Not for the time being. There will be in the future, though. And they've said that one day they will take the figures off hold and they will bring Lightseekers back. So then what else is left? Well, there's Starlink. And actually, I would go so far as to say that Starlink is what's going to bring the great Toys to Life revival of basically the end of the second decade of the 21st century, if you understand what I'm trying to say here. So Starlink is going to bring back Toys to Life to what it was known as before. We have not had a real Toys to Life game, in my opinion, since Lightseekers came out. That was the last thing to come out, and we have not gotten any Lightseekers stuff since last fall. So there's basically going to be a full year in between any actual Toys to Life content. Amiibo, while it is still selling well, has slowed down considerably. So even if you do consider it a Toys to Life game, which in my opinion, it is Toys to Life, it is not a Toys to Life game, and it's not Toys to Life in the sense that we used to know Toys to Life. So really, there's going to be like a whole year of no Toys to Life content, and it started last fall, and it ends this fall with the launch of Starlink Battle for Atlas. So that's what's going to bring this revival, if you will, of Toys to Life. And that's why I say Toys to Life, the long answer is no, it's not dead. Because it's on life support with Amiibo, but honestly, it's not really a thing still. But Starlink is gonna bring Toys to Life back. And I think that that's something that needs to be looked at. Starlink came out of nowhere, and it could honestly save Toys to Life as a whole. I'm not saying it's like the savior of, you know, Toys to Life, and if it wasn't for Starlink, we wouldn't have Toys to Life in the future. That's not what I'm saying. But it can be seen as a spiritual savior, if you would. Okay, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like I'm talking about Starlink being like Jesus or something like that. You understand what I'm trying to say. Starlink is basically holding us on. It's gonna bring back the fad of Toys to Life, which in all intents and purposes, Toys to Life really is a fad. And I do think that there is a strong chance of Toys to Life coming back with For a Vengeance later on, i.e. the end of this year. That's when Starlink comes out. That's when this great revival of Toys to Life is gonna come, in my opinion. Now, when are other games gonna follow suit? Honestly, Lightseekers is gonna get more content eventually. I think they're gonna try to reevaluate what they did based off of their initial launch of their figures and try to improve going forward, because Lightseekers was a phenomenal idea, and I just think if the execution had been better, then it would have been a lot better. And I think that with PlayFusion still being a thing and still actively developing Lightseekers, after they see that Toys to Life games can still be successful after Starlink comes out and does well, which I think it will do very well, actually. There's a lot of hype around that game. Then I think that they will adjust their strategy and be able to bring things back. Eric Hirschberg, although he is leaving Activision, has stated that he does not think Toys to Life is dead, and I totally agree with him in the respect that it's not, in the long term, dead. There is a chance to bring back Skylanders eventually. When's it gonna be? Honestly, I have absolutely no idea when it's gonna happen, but honestly, y'all, I really do think that Toys to Life is not dead. Now, Amiibo, and this is just, I feel weird talking about Toys to Life being dead right now when there is Amiibo, and it's like this giant elephant in the room. I don't think it's real Toys to Life. It's not what was originally envisioned with Toys to Life, and that's why I keep just throwing it away in the corner. But I do think that it does demonstrate that there is still a market for these things. You know, Toys R Us is closing down. It's potentially going to shut down all U.S. stores because of its bankruptcy. And a lot of people are saying people just don't collect, you know, collectibles anymore. They don't buy toys anymore. Kids don't play with toys. That's not a thing. Amiibo shows people that that is wrong. If kids did not buy toys, Funko Pops, Amiibos, all those collectible figures and things would not be a thing. And I personally think that the fact that Amiibo is still a thing, even in the midst of people saying nobody buys toys anymore, basically shows that they're all wrong. And that if you make a product that is good enough, people will buy it. I honestly think that Amiibo is demonstrating that. And I think that it is showing us that Toys to Life does still have strong market potential in the future. And I know I keep saying that Amiibo's not a real Toys to Life thing, but honestly, it kind of is. It's weird, okay? Amiibo is weird, and it may be the last holdout of Toys to Life if all of these things crash and burn, because honestly, Nintendo is doing Amiibo right. Whether or not it's Toys to Life is up in the air. But one thing that you can't debate me on is whether or not Nintendo is doing Amiibo correctly. They are so doing Amiibo correctly. And honestly, if they keep doing it the way they're doing it, Amiibo is going to last a really long time. So yeah, maybe Toys to Life will try to come back and crash and burn. Maybe it's not really going to come back at all if Starlink doesn't do well and nothing else ever comes back. Maybe it will come back and it will do well in the long run. Honestly, I don't know. But I think that what we can say for now is that, in all honesty, Toys to Life right now is dead. But there is a revival coming soon, and we're just going to have to wait and see how that revival does. And honestly, y'all, I'm really excited for that because I really enjoy Toys to Life. I really want to see it succeed. And also, Starlink looks like a great game either way. So honestly, y'all, we just got to wait and see. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this video down in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the ideas I'm spitting at you? Just tell me what you think down in the comments. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you right now. This has been PortalMaster9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and also shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner and the Collector Creepypasta. Anyways, guys, see you next time.